Hi and welcome along to ArsenalFanTV. Now it's time to preview the game Östersunds of Sweden versus Arsenal in the Europa League. This is a very important game for Arsenal. Let's face it, after that defeat to Tottenham on Saturday, the top four, getting into the top four through the Premier League is, I don't think we're going to make it. Our best route of getting into those Champions League places for next season, for me, is going to be by winning the Europa League, which is not going to be easy. It's never easy to win a knockout competition, and there's still, you know, top teams left in this competition. Atletico Madrid, Napoli, Borussia Dortmund. So it's not going to be easy, but for me, it's an easier route than trying to get into that top four right now, because basically I think we kind of blew it on the weekend. Now, Östersunds is a team that we're going to have to overcome over two legs. And I'm going to be honest with you, when this tie was first announced, I'd never heard of Östersunds. And I'm a person that kind of pride myself on knowing a lot about football, knowing a lot about European football. I had never heard of Östersunds FC. And, you know, I've had to do a lot of research just to get some information on this. But all I know, this is a very important game. This game kind of reminds me a bit like playing in the FA Cup against one of the minnows. And you know what it's like. We saw it already this season at Nottingham Forest. If you take these sort of teams lightly, they will beat you, right? It happened at Forest. We took Nottingham Forest lightly. We got beaten. We cannot afford to take Östersunds lightly at all. Who are Östersunds, though? Who are this team? Well, they were only formed in 1996. Imagine that. That was, you know, not that long ago, after Arsene Wenger was appointed as Arsenal manager. They play at the Jankrof Arena in Östersunds, which has a capacity of only 8,466. So, not a big stadium, an open stadium. I've seen pictures of it. It's going to be very, very cold on the night, at least -5. And it's not going to be the sort of conditions that, you know, most footballers will be looking forward to playing in. And that's going to be a big advantage to Östersunds. It's also an artificial pitch, another big advantage to Östersunds. So not going to be easy from that aspect. The manager of Östersunds is an English guy. Goes by the name of Graham Potter. He used to play for Southampton, Birmingham, Stoke, West Bromwich Albion. He's been managing Östersunds since 2010, and he took Östersunds from the 4th tier of football there in Sweden right up to the top tier. And, you know, that's a massive achievement, into the Europa League, and has been doing really, really well. And, you know, a lot of people talking about this guy. He gave up a lot to go out there and manage Östersunds, and over there he's an absolute hero. He's worked absolute miracles over there. They got 2 English players in Östersunds. One of them goes by the name of Curtis Edwards. Used to play for Thornbury, Darlington, and Spennymoor Town. Right? Oh my God. The other English player they got is a guy called James Harput. Now, James Hopcutt, should I say. Sorry, James, for getting your name wrong. He used to play for York City, Whitby Town, Ossett Town, and Tadcaster Union. Now, I don't want to laugh, but this is the calibre of players, 2 of them, that are playing for Östersunds in comparison to our superstar players, Lacazette and people like this. You know, for these guys, this is going to be an absolute opportunity of a lifetime. When they drew Arsenal out of the hat, the manager and the English players in particular must have been jumping up all around the room. This is going to be the game of their lives. Now, we cannot afford to take them lightly, even though, as I've just described there, they played, you know, not to the level of football, nowhere near that Arsenal played. You could compare this team, Östersunds, and say it'd be the equivalent of playing probably a League 2 team, or League 1 at best, not even Championship. But they have taken some pretty big scalps on their way in this competition. The biggest being Galatasaray. To qualify, they beat Galatasaray. Now that you know, you've got to take your hat off and say that is unbelievable. Over 2 legs, they beat Galatasaray, including beating them 2-0 at home. To get through their group, they beat Hertha Berlin, which is that's a decent team from the Bundesliga. They beat them 1-0 at home and they drew them 1-1 away. They drew 2-2 at home with Atletico Bilbao. Again, another good team. You just saw Man City sign Laporta from Atletico Bilbao for £57 million, a top team over there in Spain. Well, you know, 2-2 with them, only lost 1-0 away. Östersunds have been very, very good in this competition, and their home record has been excellent. And as I said, they've been taking some big scalps. Now, put their home record in this competition compared to our away record this season, and you start to worry. Listen, this is not going to be an easy game. So what team should Arsene Wenger go with? He's already come out and said he's going to go with a strong team, and he has to go with a strong team. This is a must-win game for Arsene Wenger, and he has to go with a strong team. Henrik Mkhitaryan will be available to play in this competition. Unfortunately, Pierre-Emerick is not, which I think is ridiculous. He played in the Champions League, not in the Europa League, but because Dortmund have dropped down into the Europa League now, despite him not playing a game in the Europa League, he's not available to play, which I think is ridiculous when you consider that Alexis Sanchez, who played in the Europa League, can play in the Champions League. But that is how it is. We should still have enough firepower to beat Östersund. What do you guys think? I want you to let me know what you think the team should be. Do you think Arsenal will get the job done? I'm going to be heading over to there. As a matter of fact, when I finish this video, I'm on my way down to the shop to get some thermals because it's going to be cold. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, straight after the game, we'll have all the videos from the fans.